Good morning to all YouTubers. How you guys doing? This is good old Grandmaster over here, and you're watching the Anonymous Liberty Media, brought to you by the Worldwide Resistance Network, also known as TWWRN. Good news. Broward County Sheriff Scott Israel hit with bad news. Now, on the day of the shooting, there was two agencies that arrived at the location of the shooting, and four deputies from Broward County Sheriff's Department and four police officers from another jurisdiction. And it looks like that Broward County deputies are a bunch of pussies. Now, these officers went in, said that the four deputies just sat there with their guns pointed at the building, hiding behind their cars. Now that's kind of sad. Now, one of the deputies did resign in embarrassment, which is kind of sad because when you put on that badge, you have a job to do. You have a job to do, and that job is pretty important because what happened on St. Valentine's Day was just horrible, terrible, you know. Now, if you understand what's going on now, is that the sheriff of Broward County, Scott Israel, is being demanded his resignation by the Florida governor, Rick Scott. And during an interview with Dick Tapper yesterday, he said, "My leadership is amazing. I am compared to Donald Trump." You're a sheriff, and you are comparing yourself to President Donald Trump. To reach that foreign level, your deputies should have gone in and did their job, Sheriff. Which they didn't. They stood there like a bunch of pansy-ass pussies, didn't do a damn thing. While four officers went in. They went in that building. While your deputies didn't do a goddamn thing, but just there. And he says, my leadership is amazing. I praise my deputies. How? They just sat there, pointing their guns at the building, you dumbass. Now, what gets me is this. Sheriff Scott Israel is a Democrat, big time. He has an agenda. Okay. Dana Loesch owned his ass at the CNN town hall forum. She owned his ass. Okay. 39 times. The sheriff's department was called in about the shooter, Nicholas Cruz. And 39 times, nothing was done. Okay? And the sheriff lied, saying that it never happened. No call was ever made. Bullshit. Okay? If your job was to, 39 times and failed 39 times, that means your job as sheriff is an F. Okay. Now, I would say that if you want to claim that you're like Donald Trump, except Donald Trump people actually get their job done. They don't sit there behind their desk and do nothing. Donald Trump's people do their job, while your deputies didn't do a damn thing. but just sat behind their cars and just. Donald Trump's people do their job. Sheriff, your deputies didn't do shit. Okay? So I don't know why you're going to appraise your deputies because they did such a good job being pussies, while four officers went in and did their job. Okay? That particular police department caught the guy an hour later while your deputies didn't do a shit. You have, Sheriff, and the FBI, the blood of 17 people on your fucking hands, brother. They're on your hands now. They're in your hands. I don't know what's going on in your mind, but you really instigated the whole town forum here. Okay, you got everybody riled up because Marco Rubio and Dana Lowe were the only two people that made sense, while you and some Florida bureaucrats decided to attack the Second Amendment. But guess what? As long as we got the Dick Act of 1902 and the Militia Act of the same year, gun control laws ain't going to happen. Okay. Now, what's going on in your mind, Sheriff? I mean, you're a sheriff of Broward County. Okay. You think you're a rock star, but guess what? Rock stars do their job. You're a lazy piece of shit. You ain't amazing. You're a low-life scumbucket. Now, I don't know what's going on here. Okay, 17 people are gone. They ain't coming back. 17 families are destroyed because of this shit. Now, I've been going over some statistics here over the last 19 years. Okay, a few of the shootings that happened since '99 were mostly handguns and shotguns, not AR-15s. Okay. I want to mention Sandy Hook for a moment here. Now, here's Adam Lanza. Okay, Adam Lanza, a kid with special needs here. I mean, come on, think about it. He was already dead for 2 days. For 2 days before the shooting happened, which, common knowledge, never happened to begin with. So, my question is this, after the forum, I mean before the forum, 3 of the 4 actors went on Ellen, and they're celebrating their 15 minutes of fame too well. Okay. Now, one of the actors is a son of a former FBI agent. And I don't know, I mean, these 17-year-old kids, just kids, okay, celebrating their 15 minutes of fame, which will be shining out in about a few minutes sooner or later, when all the facts is shown to be bullshit, okay? Now, here's the thing. The one thing that's laughable is that one of the students that survived, he said to Mark Rubio, when he looked at him, he looked at the shooter with the AR-15. Isn't that an insult, or is that an insult? Okay. Just because you're on camera and you're on live TV, don't mean you can act tough in front of a senator. Because you ain't tough. You're just another CNN actor playing on the emotions of your fellow students and their parents. So knock it off, cut it out, because you ain't worth the watch anyway, dude. Now, a lot of these parents are angry. I'll be too. I would be more angry at Broward County Sheriff's Department. I would be angry with the FBI. Okay? Because how come they didn't do their job? 39 times the Sheriff's Department was called in. 39 times to look into this kid. 19 years old. Nothing happened. FBI. Nicholas Cruz was turned into the FBI not once but twice, but the FBI didn't do anything. They didn't investigate further. They felt, well, there's no case to look into. So, but why was anything done? You know, the sheriff lied when he said no calls were made. When the facts were there that 39 times they went out and did nothing. Now, if you go out 39 times and didn't do anything, that means you're not really doing your job. As a sheriff, you have an agenda somewhere. The sheriff just received a lot of goddamn money. Now, how come the sheriff department was training people at a mosque, teach them how to shoot at a mosque? But what comes to the term of training teachers, it shows that the teachers are not important. But it seems that people at a mosque are more important than teachers. I mean, if I was a teacher at a shooting that happened at a school that I worked at, I would want to be trained in weaponry by veterans who know. Between veterans and the Broward County Sheriff Department, I would go with the veterans because they've been in battle. They know they've been there, done that. They know their weaponry. They know their training. They could train the teachers because I mean, also a fellow student who was a member who is with ROTC. His idea was to bring in veterans who know their business, who knows what to do, because they've been in battle. They know how to do things. Now, there's a program called Troops to Teachers, which would train veterans to become teachers. Now, I think that's not a bad idea. You know, train veterans, you know, to become teachers, because it would give a shooter a second thought of I'm just gonna go walk away. I don't wanna. This guy looks like he could probably either shoot me or whip my ass. So I'm gonna go and take my gun home and put it back in my parents' gun locker. Because I mean, this whole entire thing is really getting out of control here. Okay, I mean, really out of control. Now, in my heart, in my heart. I feel that this is a full-blown propaganda. Any shooting that happened since 1999 has been a propaganda to go after people who are legally owning weapons legally. How come they're not going after gang members, okay? Gang members, drug dealers who are on all the time. But no, they're going after the legal gun owners. They're leaving the drug dealers and gang members alone because we're gonna leave the gang members alone and we're gonna go after the citizens who legally own weapons and have the right to carry them. So let's not worry about it. But the thing is, when a senator from Florida says about banning, everybody got up and applauded the son of a bitch. Now, some dipshit from the New York Times is calling for the repeal of the Second Amendment. Now here's the problem with that. Everybody right now is going on emotion. Okay, emotion. That's all it is. Just emotion. And when he got a New York Times reporter calling out for a repeal of the Second Amendment, really, dipshit, you want to repeal the Second Amendment? Here's the reason why it will not work. Okay? Here's a reason why repealing the Second Amendment will not work. Okay? You have the Founding Fathers. Now, I want you, dipshit, to go back to the time of Washington and Jefferson and Madison, okay, and Adams. We were under the tyranny of King George III in the British Empire. Okay, I want you to stop and think. Okay, really think. Okay, think. You couldn't do shit that the King George III, giving you permission to. That's why he had his troops up and down the 13 colonies, 13 states and shit. All right. Now, we had enough. We had enough. We were full-blown pissed off, okay? You had people who had to give up their shit to the king, okay? The redcoats wanted everything from you. You're working your ass off, but you got to pay tribute to the king, okay? Try to make ends meet without the king taking your shit, okay? So, you had blacksmiths, you had hunters, you had farmers tired of being taken for granted of, just being oppressed. So we finally had enough. We were being oppressed. So we got up, we got our guns out, our hunting rifles, and we whooped King George III's ass. We whooped the ass of King George III and his empire. They came back in 1812 to reclaim the United States. But guess what? We whooped their ass again too. Because we have a right to be free. So the journalist here he's calling for the repeal of the Second Amendment, which I will tell you right now. There is no fucking way that the Second Amendment will ever be repealed. Okay? It will not be repealed. Now, Senator from Florida wants to take away, ban all guns. Ban all guns, where nobody will ever have one, own one, or even carry one. They want you defenseless. If I say, fuck you, I'd rather die on my feet than my knees, motherfucker. But it seems that when Marco Rubio said his piece, that very same senator had a smirk. If I was Marco Rubio, I would have turned and say, "Why are you smirking, motherfucker?" Just because the thing is, people kill people. Okay, people kill people. The gun is just a tool that was used. But the thing is, I mean, then we got these 3 out of the 4 actors. On the Ellen DeGeneres show. What a bunch of dumb shits. Huh. And one of them looked like a young Sinead O'Connor reject. What? If you're new to this channel, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment below. Remember, knowledge is free. If you don't like it, go fuck yourself. Peace out. Raven out.